Hello, classmates and professor. This speech is about three tips. Three tips to survive my family. To be honest with you, I how can I say this? Um, I didn't live with my family for long, and then when I did, I was really rebellious, so I can get away, but that didn't work. So, three tips to survive my family was that I always made sure I went to school, and I wish school was longer. I wish I didn't have to go back home. My situation was that I was sexually abused and sexually molested um, in the home with my mom and her husband, which is my little sister's dad. I don't consider him a stepdad because that's who was molesting me. Um, the second tip I feel that I survived was because I ended up in foster care. The third tip is that I never went back. I didn't look back. I don't plan on ever going back. I really don't care for them. I don't even really talk to my biological mom. I feel like my survival, the way I survived was because I ended up in foster care. And if you want to know how I survived my foster care was that I definitely stayed focused in school. I made sure that I always asked my foster mom to join different activities. So I always was doing like the ROTC program for extra credit. I was a cosmetology student. I also worked part-time. I stayed pretty much busy. My dad used to pick me up on the weekends when I did meet my biological father at the age of 15, 16, which I was in my foster home. I really don't have to say that I had to survive my dad because I couldn't wait to meet my dad and be around my dad. So I am his only child, so I am a daddy's girl. But as far as that though, I did survive the family of abuse by getting away and ended up in the system. Now, it sucks because there's a lot of students or a lot of kids, a lot of youth that don't survive the system, or they do survive the system and they end up homeless. And I was one of them, but I was able to get out of that, and that's why I am where I am today, and I'm accomplishing my goals and make sure I receive my accolades. Sorry if my speech is long, but those were my three tips of surviving. So I survived. I know some are mad and some are jealous because I'm being talked about regardless, even though I'm not around, because I still communicate with cousins that I grew up with, we are really, really, really close, and they know exactly what happened to me. So they're very much bragging about me. So yes, that's how I survived. Thank you for listening.